Well, hello everyone, and welcome in. This is Jermaine with another Simple Truth News Update. I want to share with you today, just after Super Bowl 47, the big American pastime, as many in the media would say, is the national holiday for sports. It is what it is in their depiction of what they say it is. But the key and focal point every year of the Super Bowl is always the halftime show. And when you're dealing from a truth perspective, you're looking at more than just what is presented in front of you. You're looking for the symbolism behind what is shown in these big, elaborate halftime performances. Well, this year, the big buzz was that Beyoncé would be performing. And as it turns out, Beyoncé and her former group, Destiny's Child, the other members of Destiny's Child showed up, and it became a bit, for a few songs, a bit of a reunion. But as I was looking at the replay of this performance by Beyoncé, I was able to notice a few different things. And these things that I noticed, I want to point out to you, and I would just ask that you utilize some truth comprehension and you make a judgment for yourself of what you think these things mean. I'm going to give you a bit of commentary of what I think they mean and what I believe that they're pointing out, but I definitely wanted to come in and give a simple truth perspective of this Super Bowl halftime show. So I want to go in. I want to share with you the things that I saw, and then from that perspective, I'd just like to ask that you do some thinking, you do some research of your own, and you draw your own conclusions. Because when it comes to what is around us, if we are not paying attention, a lot of things can be happening right up under our noses, and we are blinded by the distraction of a performance for what is really going on. The show begins with two female figures looking at each other as if they're about to kiss, or even could be related to the Gemini symbol. Here we have this outline of Beyoncé. But notice that there is a rising pedestal, which is putting this woman or women on a form of a pedestal. There appears to be a great deal of innuendo of female superiority and inferiority of anyone other than the female. This is just what I'm seeing. This is just a simple truth perspective. Right here, is it me, or is there a form of some sort of sun god worship or sun depiction here in this scene? Okay, as you notice here, what we are seeing throughout this whole performance is nothing but females. Now understand, this is the Super Bowl. It is a male-driven event, but yet these performers, this performer, Beyoncé, is showing forth the somewhat or perceived superiority of women. The women are her background dancers, the women are her musicians, and it seems as if everything that is depicted in this halftime show is all about the women. From a spiritual standpoint, there is a strong degree and a strong presence of the Jezebel spirit. Another symbolism of what appears to be like a sun type image. And here we have what appears to be a representation of the Hindu god Kali. Could there possibly be a reason why we have these women in the midst of this burning fire? And no symbolistic ritualization would be complete without the pyramid and the all-seeing eye. Is it me, or do you see some of the same things? I want to thank you for joining me for this episode of The Simple Truth. And please, please remember, everyone, that it's the simple things that are oftentimes the most profound, but yet they're the most difficult to put into practice and to actually do. Again, I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll see you, and you again real soon.